All right, so we got some opera music playing and an opera item on Ghetto Antiques Roadshow. And so we're going to do an eBay unboxing and see if this thing came smashed to smithereens. Let's hope it didn't. And the funny part is I really don't like opera, but I keep collecting antiques that are opera related. Why? I don't know. And hopefully I won't stab myself. So let's get this baby open if we can. And, oh shit, I almost stabbed myself. That would have made for great content, right? Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. All right, so that's the type of packing we get. All right. You ask a seller to please securely pack something. So far, so good, I think. Let's just saw. Let's saw through this. Okay, let's try now. Yeah, that's a beautiful. That's a lovely. Well, hopefully, if the item didn't come broken, that's effective. And, all right, hold on. He used, like, bubble wrap as old as, I don't know, as old as my grandmother. Well, God rest her soul. And, oh, great. I got a supermarket bag. These are, like, actually, these are quite an extinct product these days. In my neighborhood, they banned plastic bags. So I could use this as a doggy poop bag when my dogs take a walk. And, yeah, shut the hell up and show us what you got. And we got our opera music going. Oh, let me just get the scissor out. I have OCD about things being like perfect and spectacular. And here we go. These are beautiful. And these are from about 1890. Let's get a close-up. And these were made by a French company by the name of Lemire. And Lemire was like the top producer of opera glasses. Actually, they were the best known producer of opera glasses, the highest of quality, the most expensive of all the opera glasses out there. But what's unique about these is the lorgnette handle. Generally, they're on the side, and those were generally the later ones. But this one is showing me that it's an earlier one. Now, around 1890 something, I think around 1893 and on, not 100% sure, but I do know it's the 1890s. They started adding handles more commonly to opera glasses. Now, when people collect opera glasses and they come in all different materials, not just Oriental pearl, I think this is actually black pearl, not sure, but in the catalogs back in the day, they called this color Oriental pearl, which is quite cool, or abalone or abalone shell. Whatever. But so these were actually more expensive with the stick. And I believe it extends. I don't want to break it. Let's see. Is it an extendable one? I don't think it is. Generally, they were. But I don't want to break it because I'm like Mongo. There used to be a cartoon with the big fat, like retarded fellow. And then there was the smart one who was small and skinny. And I'm like Mongo, the big retard. And so if I F around with it, we'll have problems. What's cool about these is it has the focusing for the opera glasses on the stick and also on the glasses itself. So this stick can be screwed off and for travel purposes can be fitted into a bag, actually. They must have came with like a little bag. Sometimes it was a drawstring pouch made out of velvet. And these are actually really expensive, this type. When you see the handle right down the center, these ones go for a lot more than the more common ones that you see from that time frame with the sticks on the side. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you what a pair like these are worth. But first, I'm going to clean them. And you can see, oh, crap, sorry about that. Generally, you can see that these are really tarnished and dirty from age, and I'm going to shine them up like a new penny. So I will be back with that, and then we'll get to value. All right, so I shined them up as best I could. You can see they're sort of gleaming, not perfectly, but Simichrome always makes these opera glasses look much better. And here we go for a tight close-up. And look how beautiful they are. Really, I can imagine using these back then. They must have been really quite amazing. And what did I pay for them? Well, I got lucky. A seller didn't know what they were and had to make an offer, and I offered $35 and the seller accepted. And it was victory. Victory for me. So let's see, what do these type of ones sell for? And what price range and what value if you find a pair of these in a thrift shop? Well, if you do, actually do the happy dance, because it's very rare that that happens. And here's an actual appraisal of one in white, a pair in white, and a professional appraiser actually valued them. And it says, this is a professional appraisal report for Lemire Phi Opera glasses, 1800s, provided upon request. Here we go. So the report is designed to give you an appraisal value for the Lemire Phi Opera glasses, 1800s you own. Here we go. The description and history of Lemire Phi Opera glasses. And here's a picture of the maker's mark. Mine has the same one. It says, has a stunning white mother of pearl or optics. Mine is actually even prettier with the darker pearl. And it talks about the flywheel and detachable retracting handle powers. Not only are the barrels covered in mother of pearl, but the shafts are as well. Even the eyepieces have a gorgeous mother of pearl surround with faceted details. The brass has a brilliant shine. Mine is nickel plated. This one is brass. And here we go. So the date is between 1882 and May 7th, 1895 for the making of these particular ones. It was a company that was formed in 1846 by Armand Lemire at 22 and 26 Rue Oberkampf in Paris. They made a wide range of optical equipment, including binoculars. The Lemire Company was active until 1955. The entire world was a market for Lemire's products. After Armand Lemire passed away in 1885, his son-in-law Jean-Baptiste Bayle assumed control of the business, which is today known as the Bayle-Lemire Group. Here is a picture of similar binoculars with the handle that's detached. It's unscrewed, and it would go right in the same spot as mine. Appraisal value, $1,000 to $1,200. And the appraisal report was made by Andres Gomez, expert art appraiser, 10-plus year experience in online antique collectible appraisals, 100K plus customer serves, antique store owner. And wow. Wow and wow. And here's another pair just like mine, but in actual white pearl, being sold for $1,099. Does that mean that they're valued at that? I'll give you my answer and my actual honest opinion. Prices for antiques are subjective, and the reasoning behind that is because on an eBay listing, I got these for 35 doll hairs. So what does that tell you? You can get them for well less than their appraisal value of $1,000 to $1,200. That's not to say that you can't sell these for that price. People will pay if they have deep enough pocketbooks and they want it badly enough and it's not easily found. So these are my opinion. I do hold and follow the professional estimate by that appraiser at that value. But then again, if I listed these in my Etsy shop for $250 to $350, they would probably sell much quicker than a price of $1,000 to $1,200, which may take maybe a year or 2 or 3 to sell them. But they would gain that value if I did sell them for that price. So another wonderful eBay find of high value that I think I did well on. Now, if I was to flip these really quick as an eBay reseller, say I was an eBayer, I would probably list these at $150 to $250 to sell them really quick. If not, I would keep them in my Etsy shop for about 2 or 3 years and expect to see the price of the value that we saw at the appraisal estimate. Thanks for watching another episode of Ghetto Antiques Roadshow. Hope you enjoyed. These are quite beautiful. Beautiful pearl. It's like a black lip pearl, known as Oriental pearl. When they were made, they called this particular color, I don't know why, Oriental pearl. But hope you enjoyed this. This was quite fun. And I'll see you guys all soon on the next episode of Ghetto Antiques Roadshow.